Today we're going to take a quick look at this digital voice recorder. The company did send it over and compensate me to make this video. So let's take a look what comes in the box. And then I got some audio samples I will let you listen to here in a second. But first of all, you do have the main recorder here. You also get a lavalier microphone, a auxiliary cable, so it's just a stereo 3.5 millimeter to 3.5 millimeter. And then you also get a USB-A to USB-C charge cable and data cable so you can transfer the files onto your computer as well. And then you do get the user manual, which is going to walk you through everything as far as button functionality and all that kind of stuff. So this thing has a little bit of weight to it. It does feel good quality build. So right out of the box here on the back, it just tells you the on and off. Here's where your memory card goes, your mic switch. So that mic is going to either go dual mic, single mic, or your lavalier microphone, or your line in. So you can bring in outside audio sources as well if you want to record those into here. So you do have headphones so you can monitor yourself, and then microphone on this side, that's where your lavalier mic will go. Your volume up and down, your delete button, so super nice, easy to hit that, and then your data and charge right there. And it'll charge and transfer data at the same time. So we'll just switch it on here so you can see what it looks like. And it is pretty simple to use. So you just use the forward and back buttons here to kind of navigate the menu, and then the play and pause button to jump into like the settings if you want to. So you just short press that and it will go into the settings. And then from there, you can do all kinds of stuff: set up a password, time, date, change the language, information, format the device, factory reset, all the stuff that you would normally see. Then you can also jump into your folder. Now it has a local folder, so and then it also has a card folder. So the card has 128 gigabytes on it. It comes already pre-installed here, and then you have the remaining on the device itself, which I think they call that the RAM. But either way, you have two different folders here. I'm going to jump into card folder just to show you how it's kind of organized, or maybe I'll jump into local folders, maybe what it's called for the card. So local folder, you have a music folder already in there, and then folder A, B, C, and D. So you can organize those files how you want to. And when you put this on your computer, on a Mac anyway, it actually shows up with those different folders. And you can click into them and see what's going on there. Then you do have a music folder. You can put music in there. And then the recorder, you can set the folders to there as well, and go through all the different settings that you want to. But as far as recording and saving, it's pretty simple. You just hit record. It's going to give you a please wait message, and then you can start recording through here. Now, whatever mic you selected, that's going to be the mic that's on there. So let me hit save. So if I want to, I can, first of all, I can just pause the recording. And if I want to start again, so maybe I'm recording like a podcast or something, I don't know, and I want to pause and then I want to start it again, I can just hit play. So just like your old cassette players or whatever. Once I'm done, I just hit save. That's going to save that file into the folder. Now, when I'm going to back out of here just to show you the main screen here. So let me back out again. There we go. So if I hit this button, that says dual microphone. So it's going to be both mics, single microphone. And then if I plug in this lavalier mic, because I'm going to show you this audio sample, so I want just to see what I'm doing here. And if I hit record while the lavalier is plugged in, I'm going to get two options. It says line in or external mic. I just want to be sure that external mic is the one that I choose, and then I'm going to start recording on that. And that's going to be the lavalier mic. The external or the line in is going to be if you have something playing through here. And what I noticed, I try to record audio on both settings through this microphone, and the line in audio was very light, and this one is way better. I didn't get a chance to plug in a device and record device to device, but I imagine that that device is gonna have way more gain, so it's gonna be able to control the volume from the external device. So anyway, let's go ahead and listen to some of the audio. Now, I put this on my computer so you can actually hear it. So let me play the lavalier for you real quick. So this is me recording with the lavalier microphone. I'm holding it, and I'm going to just clip it onto my shirt, and it's clipped on probably 2 inches from the collar of my shirt, and I'm just doing a little audio sample for you. It looks like I'm getting a pretty good reading on this, so I will stop the recording now. But this, once again, is the lavalier microphone. Okay, so that was the lavalier. That's kind of what that sounds like. I'm gonna keep all these at the same audio just so you can see none of this was processed, none of this had any editing done to it. Here's the single microphone. Now I'm recording with the single microphone on the front, so I'm looking at the front of the device. Now I'm going to turn it. Now I'm looking at the back of the device, and I'm going to turn the top of the device toward my mouth. And so now I'm talking toward the top of the device, and I'm about a fist and a half away when doing these tests. So once again, this is okay. So that is I'm just displaying that I'm talking into it this way, and then this way, just so you understand that. And now let's listen to the dual. Now the dual, you're going to hear maybe like a little bit of peaking sound. I didn't really adjust the distance, but the dual is definitely louder. So it may sound like it's peaking, but you can adjust this by adjusting the distance that you're using the microphone. I don't think there's like a gain adjustment on here. I didn't see any of that, but you could go through the settings and that might be something as well. Now this is an audio test for the dual microphone. So this is dual microphone, and I'm holding the device, I'm looking at the screen. Now I'm going to turn the screen away from me. Now I'm talking to the back of the device, and now I'm going to turn the device to my face where the top of the device is at my face, and this is what it does sound like from those different directions. And now I'm talking back to the front where I'm looking at the screen. Okay, so there you go. And real quick, I'll just jump back over here and show you that I was talking about this distance. So I'll turn this way. I was about a fist, maybe a fist and a half away. It's probably about this distance here, where I was just talking into it like this, then this, and then this. I didn't hear a real big difference between any of those as far as the single mic and then the dual mics. So overall, I think it's a pretty good recorder if you're, a musician or maybe you're a podcaster, maybe you just need something to collect your ideas on. And what I like about this is you can password protect everything as well. So, it's not on your phone, it's not on any external devices, but you can, password protect it and take this with you as well. So, and just have, a dedicated device to record and keep notes or whatever you want to do, or song ideas or poetry ideas or podcast ideas. Just to document. So I think there's a lot of use cases for it. Obviously, lectures, classroom lectures, meetings, things like that as well will come in handy. So anyway, there's the test. Hope this helps.